Welcome to the Invite Health podcast, where our degreed healthcare professionals are excited to offer you the most important health and wellness information you need to make informed choices about your health. You can learn more about the products discussed in each of these episodes and all that Invite Health has to offer at www.invitehealth.com/podcast. First-time customers can use promo code podcast at checkout for an additional 15% off your first purchase. Let's get started.
If you want to get your day started off right, I suggest that you set down that sugary beverage that maybe you turn to each and every single morning that you think, yeah, this gives me energy. And I want to tell you about our multi-energy powder, because this actually packs a punch when it comes to cellular energy production and really giving your body the nutrients that it needs to get the day started. So I'm Amanda Williams, MD, MPH, and I want to talk about the importance of taking in the right nutrients when it comes to the things that you're drinking. And we know that Americans just do horrible when it comes to fluid intake, first and foremost. So most people walk around in a state of dehydration. Now, we do know that bottled water is probably the most common thing that people purchase in this country. However, when it comes to what follows that, then we're looking at the sodas, we're looking at the sugary drinks and juices, and those certainly do not do anything when it comes to nourishing our body. Water, yes, we definitely want to be consuming our water, but we want to be substituting out the sodas and the juice drinks for something that's actually going to do something beneficial for our body. So let me run through the multi-energy formulation, because not only is the multi-energy formulation designed to help to generate up that adenosine triphosphate, or that energy within the cellular mitochondria, this also is a complete multivitamin, multimineral formulation. So I guarantee you that your soda and your juice is not giving you any of those things. So this is a full spectrum multivitamin, multimineral formula. So you're getting all of those B vitamins, you're getting your vitamin D, you're getting vitamin C, and you're also getting those key critical minerals. And we know that all of these are so important when it comes to maintaining even just our immune system. So obviously having the multimineral, multivitamin complex as part of the multi-energy is really a super thing. But now let's look at what really helps to set this formulation apart. And if you want to have a good kickstart to your morning, I definitely encourage you to take a scoop of this. Add it in with some water, and this is all natural. So there's no sugars added into this. This is all natural. And it has power nutrients to help to power up and recharge those cells of yours. So it has things like choline, and choline is essential when it comes to brain function. Now, think about that for a moment. If I drink a sugary drink in the morning, is that going to do anything for my brain? Certainly not. It feeds the addiction, but it's not doing anything for actual brain support. Because remember, choline is this amino acid that helps in the support of acetylcholine synthesis. And acetylcholine is our primary memory neurotransmitter in the body. So just say if we had the multi-energy powder and you just knew it had choline, that enough should say, yeah, that's brain healthy for me. But let's look at other nutrients that are contained within this that help to enhance that cell energy production. It has L-Carnitine in it. So this is another key amino acid. The carnitine helps with transporting fatty acids from the outside of your cell to inside of the cell to generate energy. So bam, right there. There's an energy pusher. And then we have dimethylglycine. So we know that dimethylglycine not only helps for the facilitation of energy production, but it's also a very powerful booster for glutathione, which is our body's most important endogenous antioxidants. So when we think about how our body is trying to fend off oxidative stress each and every single day. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, we're constantly trying to fend off oxidative stress. Having the dimethylglycine on board is an excellent way for you to enhance that cellular function. Remember, dimethylglycine also plays a critical role when it comes to over 40 different biochemical pathways in the body. So if you think DMG is an important, think again. This contains RNA, which is ribonucleic acid, and we know the importance of RNA. When you think about your genetic makeup, for example, ribonucleic acid is a nucleic acid that's found inside of the cells, where it plays this really fundamental role in protein synthesis as well as cellular function. So when we think about our immune system, when we think about generating energy, having RNA as part of this formulation really makes this quite unique. And we also have some coenzyme Q10 in this. There's a wonderful enzyme blend that aids in the digestion of food. It has an amylase, protease, lipase blend, along with hemicellulase, which aids in the breakdown of different vegetables that you may be intaking throughout the day. And I shouldn't say maybe, you should be intaking throughout the day. And it has alpha lipoic acid. I was mentioning glutathione being the most important. Well, that's, I suppose, debatable, because we know that alpha lipoic acid also is a power antioxidant in the human body and is so critical for so many different functions, as well as for the stabilization of our other amino acids. So you start to look and you see all of what's contained in the multi-energy powder in just one scoop. You're getting all of these different nutrients to help to support digestion, to help to support the immune system, to target inflammation, and most importantly, to generate cell energy. So it is certainly a wonderful alternative to the typical way that many people start their day, which is, and even if you're having coffee, hey, that's fine, but try to do organic coffee and don't make your coffee a dessert. That's the problem. It always baffles me when I see people go into a Starbucks or something like that and they're ordering a coffee, but the next thing there's a ton of whipped cream on it, and it's more like a dessert than it is actually a coffee. So if we want to get those benefits of that chlorogenic acid coming from coffee, we don't want to adulterate that. We don't want to be adding in sugars and all those heavy creams into that. We want to have things as they should be. So if you're going to have coffee, try not to sugar that up, because that certainly is going to alter the actual health benefits that go along with the coffee. Same thing with tea. If you're going to be doing a tea, it shouldn't be a processed tea that's been sweetened, and then you try to pass it off as being healthy. If you're going to be doing a tea, it needs to be an organic tea, or if you're using the green tea or the white tea TX, also very good options, because we know we're getting a high amount of that powerful catechin, that EGCG, when we use the green tea and the white tea TX. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we start our day with the ability to feel good, to nourish our cells with the key vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants, and all of these key amino acids that help to really facilitate brain function throughout the day for us. When we think about paying attention and staying focused, it's really so important to make sure that we are getting exposure to these key nutrients on a regular basis so that we can maintain our health even in high stress environments, or if you are not having adequate intake of key vitamins and minerals just from your diet alone. So that is all that I have for you for today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Invite Health podcast. Remember, you can find all of our episodes for free wherever you listen to podcasts, or by visiting invitehealth.com/podcast. Now, do make sure that you subscribe and you leave us a review. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Invite Health, and we will see you next time for another episode of the Invite Health podcast.